Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your bonus message for the month of July. So this is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising, and these will run about 5 to 10 minutes long. So just saying thank you to all of you for all of your beautiful comments, your likes, and for being here, for being a friend. So we're going to be using the Cosmic Reading cards and the Tarot of Dragons, and let's get into your message, my beautiful Aquarius. So as always, I call in the divine with love and with light. And let's call in the archangels at the four corners of the world and the dragon beings, the elemental dragons, to join us for this reading for my beautiful Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the rest of July 2022. We did get a couple of jumpers, so let's see what we have. We've got Awaken. Look at that, Aquarius. Beautiful, number 1. So you're having an awakening here, awakening to something, and we also see that you have your celestial teacher there. So I feel like there's a teacher within you that's awakening. There's a very specific, very benevolent spirit guide that's with you, a celestial guide that's helping you along this part of your journey. Let's cut the deck there, and we get emotions. Look at that. So this is a time of flow. This is definitely a time of tapping into your feelings, your emotions, number 1, number 7, and number 12. So there's a guide that's there for you, and I feel like it's even your own inner teacher that's coming out as well. An awakening to some of your emotions. So you may be like really deep in the feels, feeling a lot right now, and the bottom is a timeout, and we see the tree of life there. So you may be taking some extra quiet time to really go within. Right now you may be like in this place of really contemplating, meditating, getting out into nature, grounding, all of that. So there's something beautiful that Spirit wants to show you that you have the opportunity to awaken to, and a lot of it has to do with your emotions. Interesting. So you might be like extra sensitive right now, extra empathic right now. All right, so let's get you some tarot. Aquarius. Yes, we have the Hermit. See that? So this is definitely that time out. So you may be spending some real quality time with yourself. And I love how he's holding a crystal ball there. And there's even a nod to the star. So the Hermit card always goes back to the star card, which is your card, the star. About finding your North Star. So this is where the Hermit is doing some soul searching, and that's what you may be doing right now, is a bit of soul searching. 3 of Cups, joy and celebration, other people, your networks, finding more happiness in your life. Look at that, Aquarius, 2 of Cups. So friendships, spiritual partnerships, spiritual love, higher love. I feel that this is what you are awakening to, is where these things are in your life. What do you really love? Who do you really love? All about the emotions, Aquarius. And the Strength card. Wow. So as we get into Leo season, right? This is a card of Leo here, your opposite sign. And this is where I feel like whatever it is that Aquarius is going through right now, it is something that you're really guided to do. These are things that you're guided to feel. These are situations and just parts of yourself that you're really being guided to look at. And the Strength comes in when we need it. This is also where we overcome obstacles and challenges, where we face some of our fears. So for some of you, maybe, you know, you're finding yourself alone, or you're finding yourself just in this place where you have more time to check in with your heart, to check in with your feelings. And I think that you're really doing a lot of evaluating and a lot of soul searching. There's a teacher there for you. There's an awakening to your feelings. There's an awakening to your heart space. And perhaps, you know, these are things that are really just being called to look at right now. So let's see what comes after the Strength. Look at that. Okay, this is beautiful. So I feel like for some of you, like you're receiving good luck, you're receiving blessings. you're receiving blessings from sort of taking this time out to really check in with yourself. And maybe it's a time of like almost like non-action. You may feel like maybe, you know, you're not really connecting with a lot of people specifically, but you're really connecting in with yourself. And because of that, then we get like the Sagittarius energy of travel and good fortune, good luck. It's where sometimes in the Eight of Wands, it's like, because the 8 is linked into the 8, right? So the 8 there, and these are about our self-mastery. So the 8 of Wands comes in when we have sort of passed a test, if you will, and like spirit sees it and knows it. And so there's like this spiritual force that like then comes in almost as like a burst of energy and helps to propel us forward. So it's good luck. So if you're waiting on something good to happen, it's coming for you. Leo season, again, July into August. This is 8-8, so it's even getting into Lionsgate and the 8-8 portal. It's going to be really fortuitous for you. So this is a time where I feel like Aquarius is being called to awaken to some of your heart space. Some of you may be calling in love. You're calling in soul connections. You're calling in romance. You're calling in friendships. You're calling in partnerships for yourself, and that's where the luck comes in. You may be traveling, receiving really good news. That's something else that I'm seeing. You're receiving really good news, and it all starts from like taking this time out here. So let's see what else we have for you. At the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment, contentment and happiness and joy, you know, that starts from within, because that's the 9 of Cups. It starts from within. And at the bottom, we also see the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is where there is like this beautiful potential for Aquarius right now for a new inspiration, new passion around love. I'm definitely seeing love for you and partnerships of all kinds. It's not just romance, it's partnerships of all kinds. And maybe for some of you, you've taken a time out from your partner, from your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or even from some of your friends, and you know, you've just been spending time like connecting. And this is something, I feel it's something internal for you. That's like you're battling something, perhaps. There's something within you that you're battling. It's been a test of your strength, a test of your faith. It's taking you a lot of courage, and Spirit really sees this because the 8 of Wands comes in after that. So I feel like this is getting into August. Like you really are going to be receiving good news and blessings. And for some of you, yes, it's Cupid's arrow. If you've been in separation from someone, I'm seeing where, I don't know, it's like the universe is kind of working it out for you. So let's see what else we have for you. I'm going to put these two back in here. So thank you to the dragons for these beautiful messages for Aquarius. Let's get you a couple of closing messages. Okay, Aquarius. There's your card. So this is, yes, we know this is Aquarius. Here's the Sire of Swords, or the King of Swords. Okay, so being in your power, really. And the Fool, look at that, Aquarius. It's a totally new opportunity for new energy, a new start. For some of you, this is Spirit's way of telling you to take a leap of faith, take a chance, take a risk. There's just new energy that wants to come in. It's the birth of something new. It's the 0 point where like anything is possible for you. And with the King of Swords, it may be where you know, there may be some hesitation around that because you have the 8 of Wands coming in. So it's like Aries, Leo, Sag, all of the fire signs are here for you. With the Virgo energy of like being very kind of pragmatic and down to earth and grounded. And the King of Swords is like very matter of fact and, you know, logical, but some things just aren't logical. So that's what I want to say to Aquarius. Some things just aren't logical. Some things you can only feel with the heart, and some things, you know, you can only experience through your connection to Spirit and the divine. And this, you know, celestial teacher coming in as a number 7 for you. This is, you know, divinity. This is a guide for you, your highest self, all of that. So I'm feeling like, yeah, it's not all logical. Some things don't necessarily make sense. And let's see what else we have. Yeah, because you may be sort of afraid of repeating patterns of heartbreak or whatever that looks like. And this is where the King of Swords is like, no, you know, we're going to avoid these kinds of things where it's like lightning strikes and, you know, it's like the land that's bleeding here. It almost reminds me of like a volcano, but the storm. So if you take the risk, you know, what will that lead to? Because I think you have some kind of an energy coming in. You have an opportunity. There's a spiritual force that's driving this forward, and the Ace of Pentacles there. So this is an opportune time for you, and I feel like whatever is coming in for Aquarius, it may take strength for you to kind of like leap towards this thing and take the chance and take the risk, and it may defy logic. It may really feel illogical for you, but it's something solid. It's the Ace of Pentacles, so it's the most solid of all of the aces. Like, it grows roots, and this is the acorn that will grow into the oak tree. You know, this is the little egg here, right, that will grow into this beautiful earth dragon. So it is very anchored, and it actually may be more logical than you think. It's just that you may not be able to see it now. And again, just going back to these loving partnerships, loving connections, friendships, spiritual love, spiritual unions. This, I think, is something that this Hermit is really contemplating, is what those things look like for you. So my beautiful Aquarians, those were your messages. I want to show you at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups with the Six of Cups. So this is again about the emotions, the heart space, and really following your heart. Let your heart stand at the forefront of all that you do. And right now you may be in this place of doing some healing around the heart. That's the Hermit with the Three of Swords, you know, really doing a lot of healing, really checking in with yourself. Maybe this is, you know, situations that have sort of hurt your pride or taken a hit on some of your confidence in yourself, but ultimately we're there to make you much stronger. So again, following your heart, make peace with the past. There may be some kind of a reconciliation that you might have, or just, you know, coming back into balance and peace and harmony within yourself, but following your dreams. They may not make sense, they may feel illogical, but they're there for a reason, and that's something that's coming in from your celestial teacher. So those were your messages. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. I'm here if you need anything. Have a wonderful rest of the month, and I will see you all soon for your August readings. Love you, Aquarius. Take care. Bye-bye.